Welcome back to Papa Bear Games. Last time on Fantasian Neo Dimension, Princess Cheryl and Kina found out they are sisters. Princess Cheryl's divine artifact activated and possessed her to head out through the door into the dangerous part of the mechanized world. Meanwhile, Leo has been trying to find his way to the mechanized world to rescue Princess Cheryl and Princess Kina. He met up with Captian Zinikir and warped to the royal capital Vibra. We arrived in Princess Cheryl's bedchamber where her father stumbled across her undergarment drawer. We were thrown in prison for trespassing. We had the opportunity to battle for our freedom, but instead were unable to due to the mischievous Ez using an illegal item. Ez is desperate and needs money to pay for his father's life-saving medicine. Ez sprung us from the slammer and we recovered our items. We took an emergency exit and began our climb through the ancient mountain path quarry. Let's continue our journey through Fantasian Neo Dimension.
Huh? Something's after us! The thing absorbs lightning!
This doesn't look good. Looks pretty tough.
I have a feeling we are going to need to utilize our taunt command to keep these bad guys from charging this beast. Well, let's wait until see if we need to utilize that.
Let's do this.
Nice save.
You owe me one.
That's brisk. Here comes a bigot.
Seems to me that this guy is weak against rock. I don't want to waste a turn analyzing him. I think we need to do as much damage as we can.
You owe me one. Nice.
Bring it on.
We need to taunt all of those little guys where they are going to charge up the bad guy.
I can take you.
All right, little guys down.
Here comes a bigot.
He is adamant at bringing these guys in.
How about this? You're done.
Back to taunting. Yep, we've got them all selected.
Pain.
I think we need to heal up everybody.
Perfect, Tom. Appreciate it. You're done.
That's not gonna work. Bring it on.
That's it! You're toast.
Whoa. Think you can beat me?
There! Catch! What is this? You're toast.
This is getting ugly. I can take you. Whoa.
Thank me later.
Nice. Whoa. Whoa.
Slam it! Easy!
Whoa.
We've got to keep up the taunt.
Think you can beat me? Whoa.
What is this? Oh, end this! How about this?
Oh, we're low on MP.
Take this.
Ah, we did it! All right.
All's well that ends well.
Excellent. Well, I think that definitely deserves a moment to save, but before that, let's recover our MP with Zinikir. All right. Continuing on, is there anything? Nope, nothing off to the side there. Our Dimension is filling up. On.
Set sail for pain.
I don't know, he wants a potion. Let's try a small potion. Either he's tricking us or something good will happen.
You owe me one.
Sounds like R2-D2 on steroids. You're doing good, but if you insist. Alright, let's hit it with more damage.
Here comes a bigot.
No. Okay, so whatever that funny or foony item was, will create us gems based on our item. What? We just made a medium-sized ruby, I think. No, a large garnet, fire resist 3. Well, we'll worry about equipping that when we need it. Vibra Outskirts.
This way!
Shh! Not so loud, kiddo. They might still be after us.
You think I don't know that?
Well, you're sure not acting like you do.
Loosen up, geezer.
That's Captain Geezer to you.
Captain? Are you for real? Good one, Gramps.
What's so funny?
If you're piloting the ship, then who's playing shuffleboard?
Someone ought to teach you some respect for your elders. I'm not just any captain. I'm captain of the Oozra.
The Oozra? Are you serious? Everyone who rides that ship is loaded. They could definitely afford a mariner who's a little less ancient.
Ancient? Why, you...
You two are made for each other.
I don't know, as reminds me of disrespectful children that need to be taught manners. But we'll see. I'm an old man. We got ourselves 10 gold. One of these days, I'm gonna live in the town center. Work's been keeping me real busy lately. I'm totally worn out. I can barely move a muscle. Tell me about it, brother. I know the outskirts looks dreary, but it's home to the best item workshop in the whole queendom. If you can imagine it, they can make it.
We're not getting through there.
If I remember correctly, my house is somewhere on the other side.
Yeah, congratulations. Don't rub it in, Mr. Moneybags.
Let's break through.
That could be our only option.
Hang on, I know another way.
Really?
Sure do, geezer. First off, let's head to my place.
Ez, the young man with all the answers. Every day, nothing but fish. Sometimes for a treat, I close my eyes and pretend it's an omelet instead. Tell me about it. Leo still hasn't gotten his omelet. A customer? Really? Please buy anything you like. My shop depends on it. Well? Since we kind of blew through all of our earth fragments, and it's a really helpful attack, why don't we replenish that a bit? Let's grab a few more. Whoa. Those are a little bit more expensive. Let's just grab 6 of those. Alright, let's head to Ez's house. There should be... Oh, we've got 2 spots to check out here, and some side quests. Let's check out down here.
Gotcha, Tan. You're not getting out of this one alive.
Tan? We meet again.
Stay out of this if you want to live. Tough guy, huh?
I'm gonna go hide. Tell me when it's over.
Whoever you are, we'll go through you to get to Tan if we gotta.
I think Tan is going to have an interesting storyline.
Keep it together.
You're toast.
He is definitely a heavy hitter.
1 in a million.
Time to end this.
I can take you.
I don't know, this drains a lot of his HP every time he uses it.
Hope this helps. Thanks. Let's do this.
All right. 1 in a million. Beat it.
Let's see what else Tan has in here. Desperation. Greatly increase his own attack in exchange for greatly decreased defense. And Poison Needle. Inflicts poison on a single target. Poison is pretty effective in this game, but I think we got the bandit. I want to know what Tan did to get this much attention.
Sorry for getting you involved again. Oh, he wasn't here either.
You're still looking for Adolfo?
Yeah. Let's go, Golf. Thanks for the help.
I'm not looking ahead or using any kind of walkthroughs here. I really want to figure out who Adolfo is, if it's Tan's dad or Golf's dad. So we'll find out as the game goes on. Alright, there's a house here. Is this Ez's house? Ooh, treasure. Hard shell, 2 of them. Work hard, they say, and anyone can get rich. It's the Vibran dream. Turns out, that's a lie. I'll probably end up living in the outskirts for the rest of my life. I feel your pain, dude. Looks like an abandoned house. There's a note stuck inside this book. How to make the perfect omelet. Mix the eggs right, that's all it takes. Wait, doesn't this signature belong to Sid? From the Starry Eyes? This bowl is splattered with thick yellow liquid. Somebody's been stirring it. And we got 25 gold. Continuing on. Business is booming thanks to the guild. Ha ha ha. Must be a thieves' guild. Ez's house workshop.
Ez, you're back! Welcome home!
What are you
Good to have
looking
you
at?
back, big bro. Guys, one at a time.
What's going on here?
Big bro. They're all your siblings?
Yeah. Well, kinda.
Ah, Ez. You're back safe.
Hey, Pops, what are you doing out of bed?
I thought I heard your voice, so I had to come and see.
Looks like Ez got called away by his elder. Maybe it's not even his biological dad. Maybe he's adopted.
My name is Jagaroon. I run this item workshop. My children and I can't thank you enough for saving our Ez.
Honestly, he kinda saved us.
Who's to say who saved who? Call it a mutual rescue.
Don't give yourself too much credit, geezer. Who sprung the lock?
Well, either way, thank you for seeing him back here safely. So, these kids are all yours, old-timer? Well, not by blood. but they're my children all the same. Orphans are a sadly common sight here in the outskirts, I'm afraid. I do my best to look after them.
I see.
So you've taken them all in?
They are the light of my life.
Light of your life, eh? Even Ez?
I adore them all dearly. Here in this item workshop, I teach them my trade. Many of my children have gone on to become renowned craftspeople, and Ez here happens to be the best apprentice I've ever had. In fact, he may have very well surpassed me already. He's a true genius, he is.
Oh, Pops, you're making me blush.
Is that so?
Genius craftsman, huh?
Big bro, come here. We need you now.
What is it this time? Can't do anything by themselves.
I can't repay Ez for all the trouble he's gone through for the workshop. Truth be told, he was essentially arrested so that the rest of us wouldn't be.
How did Ez get arrested anyway?
You see, there's a large association of item makers and sellers in the capital. They're known as the Guild.
Sounds ominous.
The Guild often copies our inventions and sells them under their own label. But the Guild's products are shoddy imitations of the children's work. Ez ran afoul of them, and so the Guild accused Ez of copying one of their designs, which was, of course, his own. The royal police got involved, but they didn't listen to anything we had to say. Oh, if only Princess Cheryl had been there like she was before, then this never would have happened.
Cheryl?
I know it sounds strange, but Princess Cheryl personally saved us before. It was quite a surprise for us, too. To think the princess would take our side. She even vowed to expose the Guild's fraudulent activity someday.
A real princess of the people.
I never would have guessed.
The light Ez saw.
Ez, we've got trouble! The Guild is coming!
Startled, Ez snapped out of his chair. He looked out the window of the workshop and saw a number of grown-up shadows approaching. He watched a few audacious men help themselves to items arranged around the shop. Everyone at the Outskirts Item Workshop knew how oppressive the Merchants Guild from the capital could be. They also knew how much abuse their modest workshop, built by Daggeroon and the children with passion and care, had suffered at the Guild's hands.
Hey, don't touch those!
But Ez's bravery was in vain. One of the men threw an item to the ground. Crash! It landed with a deafening crunch.
Hey, Ez!
One especially vicious-looking guild member called out to the boy, his face a mask of contempt.
Daggeroon still sick?
What? You here to deliver a get-well card or something?
Yeah, something like that.
The man grinned for a moment, then whistled. At this signal, a band of royal police rushed into the workshop. Weapons in hand, they quickly encircled Ez and the other children.
Why? What are the police doing with the Guild?
Though hesitant at first, Ez now shouted to defend his comrades.
What kind of scam are you running here?
You're the ones running a scam, you brats.
What?
The guild members now milled around the workshop, moving dramatically as if putting on a performance.
We reported you to the royal police. They know you've been plagiarizing patented guild designs and making tons of money off of us. Now we're here to make sure justice is served.
But that's nonsense!
Ez's fists trembled with rage.
You've got it completely backwards. Listen, it's the Guild that's been copying our stuff. The guild copies our items and sells defective rip-offs.
Ez took one of the items crafted by the children and held it up.
Look closely. This is one of ours. It's crafted with care.
Ez handed the item to the captain of the police.
I see. Yes, this should be all the proof we need.
Ez nodded confidently at the captain's words, but then the captain looked towards the gathered guild members and winked before he continued.
This sure seems to support the guild's claims.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you saying? Our items are the real thing.
Ez scrambled desperately for another item to show the officers.
Please, take a closer look.
But the royal police continued to ignore the pleas of the children.
Sirs, perhaps this is going a bit too far.
Daggeroon coughed as he stepped slowly into the room.
Pops, no, don't come in here.
Ez ran over to Daggeroon. The old man laid a gentle hand on the boy's shoulder, then stepped forward in front of the guild and the police.
If you must interrogate someone, take me. I am the one who put the children to work. They are only following my instructions.
But a guild member curtly raised a hand to cut off Daggeroon's words.
You just love to cause trouble for the Queendom, eh, Daggeroon? There's nothing but lowlifes here in the outskirts.
You've got that right. Children or not, distributing such defective rubbish throughout the Queendom is a crime that mustn't go unpunished.
A royal police officer shamelessly replied. Ez felt his fist shake with rage once more. Daggeroon taught the children of the outskirts how to craft items as a means of survival. He'd always said that using their own talents for the sake of others would eventually come back around to help them. For many of the outskirts children, Daggeroon's workshop was the only place they belonged.
I knew it! You're all in on it together! They bribed you, didn't they? Only crooked cops would get into it with a guild like this.
Stop it, Ez.
Daggeroon said quietly.
But this is all wrong!
Ez desperately pleaded with Daggeroon.
It will all be okay. Leave everything to me.
But, Pops, you're not well. Please, don't do this. I won't let them take you away from here. Never!
Stay back, Ez. I need you to look after the other children,
said Daggeroon firmly.
This item workshop is hereby seized by the Queendom of Vibra.
Enraged, Ez pulled an item from a nearby shelf.
You lying, guilty rats!
Ez threw the item hard at one of the officers.
You brat! That's obstruction of police operations!
A police officer grabbed Ez by his arm and lifted him up.
Stop it! Let go of Ez!
The other children began to follow Ez in protesting against the adults. They sent a volley of items towards the guild members and police, which burst and sparked in the air over their grown-up heads.
Stop this at once!
A dignified voice, unlike the roars of the adults and the cries of the children, echoed through the room. The voice belonged to a young woman, yet it was commanding enough to suppress the commotion in an instant. She walked to the center of the workshop. The young woman had never been seen in the outskirts before. However, there was no mistaking who she was. She stood gallantly and alone, without any guards around her.
Princess Cheryl!
One of the police officers gasped. Though he'd heard her name, Ez had never seen Princess Cheryl in the flesh before.
Can understand?
Cheryl asked as she reached down to the boy.
Yeah.
The princess pulled Ez back to his feet with white-gloved hands.
Are you really the princess?
I am.
She replied.
A certain someone suggested I spend more time out among my people. So, here I am. It appears there are indeed many things of which I am unaware.
Cheryl smiled at the children.
I believe what you say. I have always thought that the queendom should better credit the craftsmanship of the outskirts.
Princess Cheryl.
For reasons he couldn't express, Cheryl's words brought Ez to tears. Princess Cheryl's mere presence had rendered everybody else in the workshop speechless.
I have also heard reports of defective items in the queendom. However, judging by the quality of the items in this workshop, it is clear to me which side is telling the truth.
The gathered guild members attempted to stammer an explanation, but Cheryl cut them off with an order.
Withdraw at once. Royal Police, you are to leave as well. I will not permit such a farce as this.
A beautiful light shone out of the princess, filling every corner of the workshop as she issued her resolute commands. At least, so it seemed to Ez.
My workshop still stands thanks to Princess Cheryl. But once she was out of the castle, the guild returned with the police.
I see.
Relax. They'll put me in the Colosseum, and I'll come home with loads of cash. Then he laughed and said he'd say hello to the princess for us.
Princess Cheryl is being held captive right now. We're on our way to rescue her.
What was that? Princess Cheryl's in trouble? Why didn't you say so before? I'm coming with you.
To save Cheryl?
Why else? I owe her big time.
Think it through, kiddo. She was just doing her duty as princess.
That's not true. It's more than that. Princess Cheryl's on our side. I know she really likes us.
Ha! Someone's got a crush.
Damn it, you filthy old man.
I don't expect bratty as the princess's type, kiddo.
Captain, grow up. Ez, listen. If we're gonna find Cheryl, we need to fix this warp device first.
Is that all? Hand it over. I'll have it done in no time.
No, we need more than just skill to fix this. We need the toy box. And to get there, we need to get to my house, which is somewhere in the city.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get going right now. Wait. How do you not remember where your own house is?
There's a lot of things I don't remember.
Whoa, you have amnesia? I thought the geezer was useless, but you really take the cake.
The filter between your brain and your mouth could use some repairs.
Anyway, Princess Cheryl's waiting. I bet your house is in the town center. Luckily, I dug a tunnel that'll lead us right there to test a new invention. Follow me. We'll get there in no time. Here it is. Go on now, down the hole. Let's get to your house, fix your warp device, and save Princess Cheryl.
Now we're talking. Yeah, let's grab some shut-eye. Hey, this time they didn't tell us how the bed smelled. Please keep it as safe for us. Will do. We got ourselves 9 small potions. And a flying axe. That looks like a weapon upgrade for Ez. Ooh, a battle axe type boomerang. The asymmetrical shape works thanks to careful balance adjustments. Is there no skill on either of them. We'll take it. Before we run down that hole, let's see if there's anything else out here. Our big bro Ez is amazing. I want to be just like him. Alright, let's head down the hole. Oh, we better turn our Dimension back on after this.
Freaky, huh? There. Yo. You're toast.
We got this.
Too easy.
Do we go that way or do we go back for the other treasure?
Kinda freaky, huh? You're toast.
Yes!
Alright, we've got some more items there. Oh, yeah, we're going to turn the Dimension on just so we can maximize our battle time. Oh, bummer. I went the wrong way.
So what is this toy box anyway?
It's like a hideout that my dad built. He must have stocked away the parts we need to fix this thing. Maybe we'll find Princess Cheryl's necklace too, if we're lucky.
Princess Cheryl's necklace? Whoa, wait a sec. Why would Princess Cheryl's necklace be there?
Oh, now that's a good story. You see, Leo here was...
Captain, come on.
Okay. I suppose it's a little adult for him anyway.
So I'm old enough to save your butt, but not to hear your stupid story?
Ask me again when your mustache comes in, kiddo.
Ah, Captain Zinikir. Alright, looks like we gotta go this way, because that way is barred off by a giant wall. Alright, let's do this.
Ooh, scary, huh? Yeah. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Alright, there's a turnstile. Can we manage to grab that and do another attack?
That's not gonna work. Take that! Watch this! You're done! You're toast! Pierce him! Hey!
You're done! Great. Whoops!
That's not gonna work. Ah.
That's it! That's it!
I think we have a better chance of taking C out. So we're gonna get attacked, but just once.
Yes!
Alright, let's grab that treasure chest and continue on our way. Metal knuckles. Looks like a piece of equipment for Captian Zinikir. Alright, no more earth attack, but definitely a higher amount of damage. I guess we do go this way. Oh, there's a treasure chest that I want, so I'm gonna go get it. Large potion. That'll come in handy. What do we got? 3 phoenix feathers. We just hit a checkpoint, but I thought, what's here? Oh, did we just create a pathway to... Alright, we have a faster way to and from the village if we needed to go back and rest up. 15,000 gold. That's a dream of mine, by the way. If I ever find $15,000 laying around, or gold pieces laying around, that'll be a dream come true.
I haven't been in this part of the capital in a while. Pretty thrilling.
Stay focused, kiddo. We don't want to alert the guards.
If they catch us, it'll be because they smelled you coming, geezer.
Do I really smell?
I'm not saying anything, but if Kina were here, she might.
That's just the Saint-Cyr. It's a refined, manly scent.
This Kina girl sounds like fun. I'd like to meet her too.
Aye, and she's a beauty to boot.
Don't make the princess jealous, kiddo.
All I said was I want to meet her.
I feel like that image on the wall is a Cinderella Tri-Star symbol. So let's find a save point real quick before we go ahead and bring them out. I just bought one of these, but there's already a fancy newer version out. Keeping up with the latest guild items sure can get expensive. One of the products I bought here broke down on me again. Matter of fact, this time it broke on the very day the warranty ran out. Oof, that's an angry customer. That guy over there got duped again. You'd think he'd have learned by now that the guild items are worthless junk. Alright. He's late again, seriously? He's the one who picked out this meeting spot in the first place. Ladies and gentlemen, do not leave your date waiting for you. Every time we're here, it's the same thing. How can I teach him that everything isn't about him? Come on, buy me something now, I want it now. Step 1, don't enable the behavior, punish the behavior. I'm at my wit's end with this child's constant whining. Just don't take your child out, ground them, take away their privileges. They're not going to be happy with you, but it's the only way I know. How about a present for that special someone? Jewelry's always a hit. We have some lovely crockery too. Okay, what's in the chest? Bernard gave this to me as a thank you gift, but I still can't get it open. Was this his idea of a prank? Can we get into it? Nope, not at this time. I've still got to figure out what I'm making for dinner tonight. Get your vegetables here, fresh in from vents this morning. This very morning. Alright, I'm gonna continue on here. Vibra Royal Capital. Well, we came out on Main Street there. This looks like the port. We got ourselves a large ether. That's the Colosseum. Can't get down there. Can't get in there. Royal Capital Town Center. Aha, we have ourselves a save point. Alright, before we continue on with the main story, I want to go look at that mark. It reminds me of the Cinderella Tri-Star trio. Let's see if I'm right. And I'm right.
Hey there. Missed us, didn't you?
Yeah, I get it. We were summoned again.
Same as always, dear sister.
Of course. Dancing into your dreams. Morgan the butterfly.
Training over the limit. Donnie the beast.
Thrilling beyond tomorrow. Foot the Bravo.
Shine for joy.
Shine for glory.
Shine so the whole world sees.
We are the Cinderella Tri-Stars.
you today. Behold, the latest high-spec attack drone technology, Hades.
We are Hades. Prepare for your destruction.
How apropos. They'll show you to the underworld for sure. You're in for it now. These drones are smart. Almost smart as me.
If that's the case, then I'll need a refund. Muscles for brains. All right, Hades. Give them what they deserve.
This isn't like the rest.
There are a lot of very intelligent bodybuilders out there and physical fitness experts. Dottie is just, how do we say, special.
Focus.
You know what? I'm gonna go out here on a guess. Oh, I wish we had a lightning attack. Well, I'm gonna try the earth attack on these guys. But let's take out Fold first, because he can heal.
What's this?
Hunger!
What a pain.
Take that!
Whoa!
This isn't good. Time to end this.
No!
You owe me one.
You're the best. No!
Hey! Not us, them! Them!
A moment, please. Let me peruse the instruction manual.
We are Hades. Prepare for your destruction.
Oh, I get it. The drones can't tell who to blast.
Ah,
Huh?
mea culpa, dearest leader. In my cell to educate the poor things, I forgot to properly calibrate them.
What? You had one job, Bolt. Ugh! This is coming out of your pay!
Like I always say, a machine's only as good as its user.
We are Hades. Prepare for your destruction.
Ugh, enough of this. Just wipe them all out!
Now you're speaking my language.
1,000 pardons for the mishap.
I'll deploy you!
No! The healing power of music.
Nice.
I'm actually okay with Fold screwing up here. It's gonna benefit us a bit.
I'll end this.
No! No!
Feel better yet?
Thanks. Whoa! There! No!
Time to end this.
Ha!
Thank me later.
Nice. There.
You're done!
No! Yeah!
No!
Ow!
Ah! crushing.
Whoa! Eat this! Guard up!
Here goes! Here goes!
Eat this!
Smash him!
Eat this!
We've almost got him here. Oh, and he puts his guard up again.
Smash him! Here goes!
Again. Easy win.
All right.
Not bad.
Like I always say, we won't go easy next time.
We'll tussle anytime. Thus, seek out our sign in a cold, snow-dusted spot.
Until next time.
All right, we obtained Cinderella badge number 3. I enjoy battling them. But if, I believe his name is Folt, or Folst, had not screwed up, we probably would have been defeated there by all of those Hades machines. Now, we're in the Royal Capital Town Center. Let's see if we can find Leo's house, or his toy box. Or a weapon shop to upgrade our gear. Hi there, can I interest you in quality weapons today? Luxurious vest. A vest that nobles issue to their guards. It's expensive, but its defensive power is worth the price tag. We're gonna start out by buying one of these and seeing what the difference is. We've got a lot of new jewels here we can purchase. Vest, yeah. No skill, but our current. That ups our HP. How much HP are we going to lose? I guess we better pick up 2 more. We're keeping his barrier bangle on, I guess. It might be a tiny bit less defense, but for now we're going to keep that on him. Maybe we'll have one of the ladies wear the new armor when we get there. I've been nose deep in fantasy novels lately, so I'm obsessed with swords. That one up there on the wall looks familiar to me for some reason. You know what? It reminds me of the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII. Also a Hironobu Sakaguchi game. This Royal Military Cannon is way beyond civilian-grade ordnance. Sounds like it was special order for a really loaded customer. It just goes to show you money talks. This is an item shop. We've got a treasure chest back here. Large potion. Town Center Inn. Town Center Inn, second floor. What's this?
I remember now. This is it. This was my house.
Pretty fancy digs.
So Bernard's main toy box is in here, huh?
Let's explore your home, Leo. $12,000 gold. Small potion that goes to the backyard. Parents' bedroom. This is the same as the globe Dad gave me. It's not a normal globe. If you look closely, it shows multiple worlds layered on top of each other. The second layer is full of machines. I think I know what world that is. Oh, that took us back out. Got a large potion. It's subtle, but it smells a bit like Mom. Maybe it's all in my head. Leo's bedroom. Got 5 batteries. I guess I didn't know what to do with it and left it untouched in the box. It's similar to the globe in the parents' bedroom. Wait, this is my diary. March 12th, sunny. March 21st, cloudy. At sundown, rainy and partly lonely. April 3rd, rainy. At night, rainy with heavy sorrow. There's nothing in here but the weather and how I was feeling. I can kind of remember writing this. There's something stuck inside the diary. Oh, a picture of his family. Three regulator chips. And now we know how he learned to play the piano. Alright, before we go upstairs, let's go check the backyard.
Something come to mind?
Yeah, it's through here, I think.
Maybe we should go check upstairs before we go to the underground passage. I have no chaos keys yet. Bummer. We're gonna check the rest of the house for loot. The lab room. No machine keys. Large ether.
Who's this, Leo? Your girlfriend?
My mom, actually.
Oh, your mom, huh? I bet she was real warm and kind, right? Must have been nice.
I'm sorry, yes. I didn't mean to.
Forget it, it's fine. It's just... I don't have any memories of my mom.
My mom, she died in a freak accident, and I was there to see it.
Oh, jeez. That's rough. I'm real sorry, Leo.
Oh. These books are Dad's. Mind of Supermind, Mechanics of the Future. An inquest into multiverse theory and its ontological implications. We got 3 holy fragments. And we got 3 magic crystals. Alright. Desenia Tanzanizer. Did I say that right? I bet you it's going to be an equipment because it's one of those gems. Desena's Tanzanite, a deep purple stone in which the magical power of mercy dwells, keepsake of Leo's mother, Desena. HP recovers every turn. HP every turn 2 recovers HP every turn. Well, let's equip that. That's got to be better than the Tanzanite. And I think this is a machine key. I hope we pick up some machine keys down the line here. There are a lot of chests we need to open. Alright, let's head down into the underground passageway. This looks incredibly familiar. 5 heart shells. 3,000 gold. Down we go. Five holy fragments. I have a feeling we're going to hit a Dimension overflow here.
Sure didn't skimp on the security. You set this all up, right, Leo? Do you remember how to shut it off?
Sorry, I'm drawing a total blank.
You're killing me, bro!
Oh, Leo, you and your traps.
Set sail for pay!
Not yet.
Well, that's my mistake, not loading up my points ahead of time. But we just unlocked the flame grenades with Ez, so we're gonna see how well this works. That was beautiful.
Ahoy!
Beautiful.
That's how we do it!
Now we have a lightning slash.
You really don't remember how to shut all this off?
It's right on the tip of my brain.
Forget it for now. Let's keep going.
Let's see if we can set every single trap off this time. Well, it looks like we can walk around these at least. Alright, that's gonna... Alright, we're gonna knock out this Dimension battle.
Set sail for pay!
There!
Watch me! Watch me!
You're done! You're toast!
Watch me!
Time to end this!
Catch!
That's not gonna work. Take that!
Slam it! You're toast!
Ow! Have a nice trip! Catch! Hey!
Great. Time to end this! You're toast!
Take that! Kill! Take this.
I really do enjoy the Dimension system. It is a way to maximize every battle, gain bonuses, benefits, and how to outsmart your enemies. Well, that is a machine chest we don't have a key for, so clearly we need to go this way. Alright, let's wait for this one to go round and round. Also a machine chest we don't have. Oh! Those are not sealed off chests. Just so we're ready for the next battle. Whoa! Alright, can we make it through here, or are we gonna get tagged? We got ourselves a large peridot. I have a feeling we're gonna get hit by one of these. Maybe. Oh, no. No, we got hit by one. We're probably gonna get hit by two of them here. Bad planning on my part.
Let's kick some butt. Oh, and this. Easy.
Luckily, we took care of that pretty quickly.
Easy win.
Oh, we made it by there. Now can we make it by that? Alright. Let's go back and get that treasure chest down here if we can. Oh dear. Can we get by? We got 10 fire fragments. That'll be very helpful. Especially with all of the ice enemies we seem to run into here. I bet you there's a item up here. Yes, there is. Oh no! No!
Let's get this over with. How about this? You're toast.
Take this.
Let's keep moving.
Alright, we gained a level. Three remedies.
Here I come.
Alright, let's see how well we can take these guys out. I wonder if lightning will... we got fire.
Burn.
These are ice puppets, fire puppets, lightning puppets.
What's this?
What's this?
You're done!
That's not gonna work.
Watch out, it's hot! You're done!
Take that! Easy win.
Alright, we did pretty good there. Alright, let's head on to the save crystal, and I have a feeling we're going to have another dungeon boss battle coming up here. On that note, we are going to end our broadcast today. Thank you for tuning in to Papa Bear Games. If you liked what you saw, please press that like button. If you want to be notified about new episodes, please subscribe. Stay safe and healthy. And until next time, take care.